I'm not sure if we're hunting bears or mosquitoes. We've seen 3 bears in this, by these fields, by this beaver pond. And we've seen at least 3 mosquitoes, so we're doing good. There's our bear. Let's go get this guy.
Because we have a second choice.
Yeah.
I have something to say about hunting. Okay, hunters kill animals. That's true. And dead animals are not very natural. Like
Yes, they are. No, that's the most natural thing.
No, it's true. Everything lives and dies, right? So it is natural, but it's not very nice. So I get that. I'm okay. If
Yep.
you don't like dead bodies, I get that. I kind of don't like it either.
Yeah.
However, I do believe this, and that is, if you're a human,
Yeah.
then your life kills animals.
You're responsible.
Did you hear that? Even if you're like vegan,
Vegan.
and I get vegan, even if you're a vegan, your life kills animals. Now, I get it. Like, listen, if you're vegan or vegetarian or like some sort of like socially responsible person, or you're a hunter and a conservationist, like I would consider myself, then what you're trying to do is like limit your impact, right?
That's right. Responsible consumption.
It's about killing less animals, but the truth is your life is killing animals no matter what. Because even if you eat soy, the soy is planted in like a giant field that used to have a forest that used to be full of squirrels and birds and reptiles, and now they're all gone.
Yeah.
And they didn't just go the next door. There's not like a little forest next door that has all the animals from like the whole state or province, and they're all like huddled out in like some little forest. No, they're dead. Those animals that used to live where the farm is, they're dead. They're gone. Because they don't have the food that they're used to, and they don't have the house that they're used to, and they don't have the shelter.
Yeah.
Like literally they died of starvation, or they died of like
Extermination. You can't have.
no, what do you call that when the elements exposure, right? So did I say that twice?
No.
And then there's disease, right? So when there's too much competition, when all the animals are squished in one area, and they, anyways, the truth is they die. And again, I'm not saying that if you eat soy that you're killing animals, but that's the truth.
That's what. And you're just talking about the field. There's also the roads now to transport the soy.
Well, exactly,
The
and the
factories to build
chemicals
the
and the
tractors,
fertilizers.
there's the
And I'm not trying to
mines
make
to
it
get
evil. I'm not saying it's evil. Okay.
No.
I'm just saying that
That's
no matter
reality.
what you consume, your life for you to live,
Has
other
impacts.
things are devastated.
Yeah.
Now, for me, I hunt, and we get all our protein from hunting and fishing. And so, I kill a few animals and a few fish every year for our family. And that's true. And I accept it. In fact, it's really humbling to have an animal that's dead, and then you look at it and you're like, that's pretty sad because it was a beautiful animal and it's dead just so I can eat it. And if you're if the problem is when you're like just a vegetarian and then you give me a hard time for killing an animal, if that's you, because there's hardly any like that. But there's the odd person who thinks that I'm like bad for killing animals. The problem is it's hard for you to look at like soya beans and be like, this represents a whole bunch of dead animals because I burnt down the forest that they used to live in. But that's kind of the truth, right? It's just indirect.
Yeah. Everything has an impact.
It's true. So the key is, let's just be like kind to each other. Okay? Can we do that?
We can.
No, like we don't have to do it right now. But I mean, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna blame you for doing whatever lifestyle you want. But what I'd hope that we could do is just recognize that certain people are trying to limit their impact.
Responsible consumption.
I don't go around like a wolf just killing stuff for fun. I try and use and not waste whatever it is that
That's right.
Okay?
Even when we're getting firewood, right? You're trying to use it all.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't want to waste firewood. Okay, let's go bear hunting.
Still looking for a bear. We see a couple more here. Just a second, just wait. Whenever you're ready, take that one on the left, whenever it's broadside. I got one. Unbelievable. You got your first bear. One shot. And don't point that at me. Good job, man. Big boar. Oh, wow.
A few bugs out.
Oh, man. Come on down here. You got him perfect. He was down right away. That is beautiful. Oh man, and we got smokies now. It's a totally healthy bear. And Finn's got one right over here. Look at this guy. This is unbelievable. What are you gonna make out of this thing? Some pants?
Underwear.
Winter underwear. Some people wonder why we would ever hunt bears. And the answer is pretty simple. We hunt to eat. And there's tons of bears here. There's just tons. They're the most abundant wild animal around. And
There's something else abundant here.
yeah, there's also abundant protein like right in the air. Oh, wow. That is great.
Are you ever nervous? Like, I see that bear right there in front of me, but what if there's a bear right behind me?
You know what? The bears don't bother us.
No?
No. Because what you don't know is that we smell like bears too.
Well,
Like they can.
I know that you smell like a. I think that's a kind. Anyways,
Yeah, we can't smell us,
I can
But-
smell you.
but the bears can smell us, and they're like, you know what? Those bears are different, and
They're sickly.
We
We're
need
gonna
to-
stay away from those.
yeah, they stay away from us. That's for sure. I think they can smell how powerful we are.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Yeah, so they don't bother us,
Powerful
and